I'm gonna be in the kitchen for a couple of hours, and I have a couple of big boxes here. So I'm actually going to open up all the cabinets, get anything remaining from the previous owner into the boxes, and I'm gonna go ahead and like clean in here. And if there's any like old paper, I'll get rid of that and throw that away. So that is the task. These are actually super cute. There's a pair of them. Might want to keep these. Christmas glasses. The box is a little heavy. Double old-fashioned by Culver. I'll see if my mom knows what that's all about. These two like miscellaneous drawers, I think I'm gonna just take them out and put him in the living room, and then get another box to put all this stuff in so I can get the drawers cleaned out, get the paper out. So I'll do that right now while the other cabinet is dwelling. Okay, I figured out how to get one out, so I'm gonna get the other one out now. Woohoo! dirt from under the sink, but it's pretty filthy in here, so I'm gonna have to get like a vacuum nozzle and get some of this stuff up. And this doesn't look like it's solid wood like the rest of it. It looks like it's particle board with laminate or MDF. I don't know what this is, but yeah, this is like laminate on top. So very rusted, but I'll see how it looks once I get it all vacuumed and scrubbed up and see if it needs to be replaced. This is all like crumbling. So all of this is like particle board. It's so weird. filled up the can here. Need to dump that, but I got every drawer out and every lower and upper cabinet cleared out, paper removed, and wiped down with some soapy water. Of course, except for under the sink and the small cabinet that's over the refrigerator, but I'll tackle that another day. Oh, and also this little sticky pantry. I need to clear this out because it has some paper in it too. So yeah, so this one and over the fridge is what still needs to be happening, and under the kitchen. So plenty of cabinet work still left to be done, but pretty good for a day's work. I was gonna show these hinges. I'm gonna purchase some soft close hinges on Amazon, and that's gonna be a project I'm really looking forward to, is refinishing the cabinets, sanding them down, repainting, but replacing all of the hinges and drawers with soft close, because now it's just, you know, regular. Ow. So that's gonna be a really awesome project. So I need to actually count how many hinges I have and how many drawers I have, and like put it on my note in my phone so I can order them later. So last week you saw a little bit of us scraping this big wall in the living room. We scraped all of the paint primarily off of just one of the walls in the living